Amid rising tensions with Iran, the Justice Department and FBI say they are now shifting personnel to prioritize counterterrorism cases. After President Trump's return to the White House in January, the Justice Department directed its personnel to focus on immigration and the border. But now they are moving back to counterterrorism and potential threats from Iran and its allies. For more on this change, CBS News Justice correspondent Scott MacFarlane joins us now. Scott, always a pleasure. How significant is this move within the Justice Department and the FBI? And what does it mean in terms of how many people and resources are actually being moved around?
Hey, Nancy, the U.S. Attorney General emphasized today during Capitol Hill testimony that there is a chronic, if not increasing, threat from Iran towards the homeland. An Iran sympathizing attacker, a sleeper cell here in the U.S., a counterterrorism threat that is potentially at its highest level in decades here in the U.S. connected to Iran. So the agency over the weekend issued this missive, this memo to its field offices, according to our CBS News reporting, to refocus or redouble their resources on a counterterrorism mission, which the Attorney General today said is imperative. But our CBS News reporting also shows, Nancy, they have to make up some lost ground here because in the first days of the Trump administration in January, there was a purge of top counterterror officials by the administration, officials who had once worked either on Donald Trump's criminal cases or the January 6 cases, a form of retribution, according to critics. What's more, they are planning cuts in FBI agent positions and national security positions. This is a time of consolidation at the Department of Justice. So there will be some concerns, Nancy, that they're trying to focus on counterterrorism at a time when they lost focus on national security.
Given all that, do you get a sense of what Justice Department officials see as the greatest threat now?
It's a good question because some of the agents have been complaining to bosses, our CBS News reporting shows, that they had been rerouted or at least unfocused on some counterterrorism missions because they've been increasing their focuses on immigration enforcement-related duties. This can be a recalibration now with the threat from Iran. But I think one of the primary things you hear from law enforcement sources is this concern about sleeper cells, that Iran has proved itself very effective at planting people in certain places years before they're needed to mobilize and galvanize. So you have the FBI and other counterterrorism agents working to prevent sleeper cells from being mobilized.
Now, Scott, busy day for you. You're also monitoring a hearing today, we understand, for Emil Beauvais, President Trump's nominee for a lifetime appointment to a federal appeals court. What stands out to you about that, and where does his nomination stand now?
Now, the critical question here is, will one Republican break from Emil Beauvais? So far, there's been precious few Republicans breaking on any of these confirmation battles. Emil Beauvais is a longtime Trump defense lawyer. He was one of the early arrivals at the Department of Justice this term, and he did some of that gutting of agents and prosecutors who handled January 6 cases. He was involved. His fingerprints are all over the dropping of the criminal case against New York Mayor Eric Adams. Democrats say he's a henchman, that he's way too closely aligned with the president to be an honest arbiter as a federal judge with a lifetime appointment. But despite the incident with Eric Adams, despite those allegations from Democrats, we've yet to hear a Republican say he or she is against Emil Beauvais. So as this confirmation moves along, he's on a trajectory towards a lifetime appointment in the Third Circuit Court of Appeals.
Something we know you will definitely be watching, and we will too. Scott MacFarlane, thank you very much.